morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCA TTV studio, I'm Ariel Tepper alongside Lily Haverly.
Coming up in today's show, the Allied Health meeting is tomorrow, Ms. Vodovich is hosting a guest speaker, and Mrs. Leeper is showing the movie Selma during Lunch and Learn. All this and more on your WCA TTV News.
Today and tomorrow, Mrs. Leeper will be showing and discussing the film Selma in H206 during all of Lunch and Learn in recognition of Black History Month. The movie highlights Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the march from Selma to Montgomery to enforce voting rights for African Americans. This was a milestone event in the civil rights movement. Students are welcome to bring their lunches.
Are you interested in learning more about a career in the U.S. Army and the U.S.'s involvement in the Middle East or culture of the Middle East? There will be a guest speaker, Lieutenant Colonel John A. Vodovich, in Miss Vodovich's class H207 during the first half of Lunch and Learn to shed more light on these topics and answer any questions you might have. Ms. Vodovich's students will see this on FlexTime Manager, and for those not enrolled in her class, please email her to schedule a day to stop by.
Varsity cheer tryouts will be held from Wednesday, March 8th until Friday, March 10th. They are looking for energetic, enthusiastic, and efficient cheerleaders. This year, the squad will be both sideline and competitive. There will be a mandatory student-parent meeting for everyone interested in trying out on March 1st, starting at 6 p.m. in the CSC. If you are interested, please fill out the Google form, which is linked on the senior high page and Facebook page. If you have any questions, please see Ms. DePilka in B6 in the junior high.
Junior students interested in learning more about the Allied Health Professional Internship Program should plan to attend a meeting with the instructor tomorrow during Wildcat time in the library classroom. This one-semester course allows students to earn certifications and complete healthcare job shadowing opportunities. If you have questions or would like to sign up for the meeting, visit the counseling office.
Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Alexis Knoll for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. For your 3-day forecast, today there will be a 90% chance of rain throughout the day, with a high of 50 and a low of 48. On Thursday, there will be a 30% chance of rain from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m., but the rest of the day will be partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 29. Finally, on Friday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 21. That's your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Alexis. Sophomores and juniors are invited to attend the Introduce a Girl to Engineering workshop, which includes an overview of nuclear power, engineering disciplines, hands-on activities, a career panel Q&A with Westinghouse engineers, and more. This workshop will take place at the Westinghouse headquarters site in Cranberry Township on Friday, March 31st from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're interested in attending, please contact Mrs. Yetter. Spots are limited.
The Lunch and Learn guest speaker series will continue during Lunch and Learn in the auditorium. Students in grades 9 through 12 should check FlexTime Manager daily to see which guest speaker presentations they are being required to attend, based on their pathway selection and pathway manager. For seniors, attending these presentations are recommended but not required. For any questions, please contact Mrs. Yetter. We go to Jacob Kramer for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today the boys bowling team has the WPIBL singles tournament at AMF Mount Lebanon. Jason Markowski, J.D. Robinson, Luke Jellison, and Robbie Phillips will be representing the Wildcats. In NHL news, there are a total of 3 games. Headlining the night is the Jets in New York against the Islanders at 7 p.m. In the NBA, there are no games due to the All-Star break. That's all for sports news. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. Current seniors who have been accepted to St. Vincent College are eligible for 3 different St. Vincent scholarships, available only for Greater Latrobe students. Each scholarship is worth up to $3,000. The deadline to apply is March 15th. More information can be found on the Senior High Scholarship website. There are also flyers available in guidance and Mrs. Yetter's office.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Emma Urich with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Wednesday, February 22nd, and cooking up in the main line we have a chicken tender basket with curly fries, a garlic breadstick, and green beans. In the sandwich line we have a hamburger, cheeseburger, or chicken patty. The pizza options for today are cheese or pepperoni pizza. Finally, in the grab-and-go bar we have fresh salads and deli hoagies. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
We will be back after this message.
Pep Club will be doing Penny Wars for St. Patrick's Day. This will start on February 27th and end on March 17th. The competition will be against every Set 1 class and is an easy way to help raise money for a good cause with just a few cents. Each Set 1 teacher will have a container that those students should fill with pennies or dollar bills in order to win. Each penny counts as 1 point, and dollar bills count as 100 points. Each day, we will share out first, second, and third place on our Instagram at GL_PepClub. To subtract points from other teams, you can add silver coins into their jars. A nickel deducts 5 points, a dime 10 points, and a quarter 25 points. The Set 1 class with the highest amount of points by the end of the competition will win a Chick-fil-A breakfast. All money raised goes towards the Kidney Cancer Foundation.
Broadcasting and video production 1 and 2 offer a variety of ways to express your creativity, get out of your comfort zone, and make great friends. This class is also classified as a unified art credit. You get to learn how to edit, be on camera, learn the equipment behind the scenes, and most importantly, create projects that you're very passionate about. Make sure to schedule a broadcasting class next year.
Now here is Zoe Favada with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today in World News, hundreds of rescuers searched Monday for survivors of landslides and flooding that killed at least 36 people along the coast of Brazil. About 50 houses collapsed and nearly 2,000 people were displaced. Precipitation had surpassed 24 inches during a 24-hour period, leading to Brazil's largest downpour ever in such a short period of time. Next, Michigan State University students and faculty returned to campus Monday, 1 week after gunmen shot and killed 3 students and injured 5 others. The 50,000 students were given the option to attend class virtually, though many students skipped class to attend a protest at the state capitol to call for gun control legislation. Lastly, in local news, hundreds of Penn State students have raised more than $15 million for pediatric cancer patients in the annual 46-hour dance marathon. Officials say the dance marathon has raised $204 million, and the fund has helped over 4,800 families over the past 51 years. That's all for World News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats!